Good morning, guys. And hi to all the aunties out there that have been keeping up with me and baby. Um, we're still here. Um, I still have a belly. It's still monitored and being regulated. um, I don't have words for this feeling right now. I just don't. Um, it's a really fucked space of being in limbo. Um, Let me preface that by saying the hospital system I'm in right now, the nursing staff and tech staffs are amazing, and I cannot complain about the nurses and the techs and the jobs they do. I have to say that. Now, the fact that this is not my hospital of choice and it's not the hospital that my doctor works out of, and that is a clusterfuck for another conversation. I guess there are worse places I could have wound up, but this is really a lot mentally. I've gotten to become familiar with this particular hospital's policies and their practices, and because this was an emergency situation, I ended up here as a walk-in, as they call it, because my doctor's not based out of here. Um, because I'm a walk-in, they handle me differently. They have different insurance and policy requirements that govern how they care for me and what they are permissive of when it comes to my care. And that's a struggle for me on every level. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Um, Right now, I just have to stand fast because I have to wait until my doctor comes back off of vacation. Ergo, why I could not locate him on Sunday. He was on vacation. No forwarding information, no on call backup doc, no answering service, nothing. And because of that level of irresponsibility, and I'll use that word very lightly, that's why I ended up here in the situation I'm in right now. And it's frustrating. And I guess I just hold on to the fact that the baby's doing great. He's not struggling. He has a great heartbeat, which I was listening to, but I guess he moved. Yeah, he moved. But he has a great heartbeat. He's not in any distress, and his fluids keep coming and going, and I guess that's typical considering my water's broke. Um, just trying to keep my head wrapped around the priorities, which is making sure he's okay. So far, he is. I'm doing great. Um, to be honest, with the exception of the fact that my water's broke, there's nothing different except I'm in bed. Um, Being in bed, unfortunately, is making my ankles swell, which is pissing me off, actually, as if I weren't fluffy enough. Now I got cigar butt toes. But, the baby's doing good. Um, the limbo space I'm in is whether or not I want to just pray I go into labor or just say fuck all of it and just schedule a C-section, because these doctors here are driving me to drink hard liquor. And that's not a long drive. If you followed me long enough, you'll know that is not a long drive. They are driving me to drink hard liquor because of their insidious insistences about cutting me for no reason. And I'm just like, maybe I should just take the knife and do it myself. I'm just so done right now with that part of this. Everything that I did not want, everything that my husband and I did not plan for, everything that could go wrong. Every nightmare that I have had about laboring and birthing in America in a black body as a woman is that nightmare is in front of me right now. And no matter how much I've read, no matter how prepared you are, no matter, you know, how ready you think you are, you're still not ready. And when you layer that with this pandemic and not being able to have a support person in with you, or being limited to one support person, meaning you have to choose between your spouse and your very knowledgeable, very experienced doula or midwife for support and protection, it puts you in such a compromised position, a vulnerable position. And I'm living my absolute worst nightmare right now. And I try to take away from this. This is a learning experience, and I can pay it forward with clients of mine in the future. But I'm having a really hard time staying between the navigational beacons of my sanity and staying out of depression. I mean, it's challenging to know that every single thing that you know is going to happen when you step foot into a medical industrial complex is happening, and there's no way, because of circumstances beyond your control, to navigate around it or circumvent it, and that you're going to fall victim in some way. So now it's just a matter of what type of victimization you want to prepare yourself for. You choose to be the type of victim you want to be, or you let them turn you into the type of victim they want you to be. And it's just I hate it here. I hate it here. America makes it so difficult to just be. And if you happen to be born in a brown or black body, it's 10 times worse. So I just hang out here, and I'm just, going to be grateful that I hear his heartbeat, and I will do whatever's necessary to make sure that heartbeat keeps going and I get to the other side of this some kind of way. But I'm going to tell you, I'm a little concerned about what the other side of this looks like for me, because mentally, emotionally, spiritually, this is pretty fucked. And I'm angry. Frustrated is an understatement. I am angry because a lot of this is being done deliberately. No, fuck it. All of it's being done deliberately. It's divisive. It's dangerous. It's desensitizing. There's nothing good about the medical industrial complex when it comes to birthing brown bodies, black bodies. There's nothing. And I'm so frustrated. I wish this were a better video with happier spots in it, but it's not. The reality is, it sucks. What I'm going through fucking sucks. If you got questions, send them to me. I'm laying here doing nothing. I'll answer them. If not, when the next round of tag team doctors come in to promote their agenda and try to bully me into their mental spaces, I'll just come back and let you know what that's like, because every day I get no less than 3 doctors that come in trying to bully and promote their policies that have nothing to do with my individual body autonomy, my individual consent, and they try to do mental gymnastics and exercise in cursive to try to get me or garner me into a space of compliance. And I'm not there because there's nothing necessary to comply to right now. And it's a tenuous little rope you have to walk because you know that retaliation and resentment when you don't do what they say is on the back end of their care. It's so frustrating. It's so dangerous. But when the next team comes in and starts the whole process again, I will update you then. In the meantime, from my hospital bed to yours, or at least to your home bed, thanks for watching. Love you. Love me. I'll be back, okay? Bye.